What's going on, everyone? Sherb and Hunter back at Misfit HQ today, talking about a common fault we see with athletes in the push press. Whether it's taken out of a rack kind of for a strength session or off the floor maybe in a Metcon, one of the most common faults we see athletes doing is, let's see if you can spot it. Sherb, 5 reps. Sweet, okay? So to maybe the untrained eye, like the mechanics aren't too bad. He's getting his knees out. He's involving the hips and the knee extension, finishing with that push press. Front rack's in a good position. But if we paid attention to his feet, you might have noticed that he was continually scooting backwards. Now, with all of those mechanics being pretty sound, what's the problem with scooting backwards? Well, if the athlete is, if you're scooting backwards, what that's indicating is that you might be pressing the bar forward. Because remember, with that push press, there's a moment where we're driving with our hips and then we start to engage in that pressing portion with our arms. If you are, kind of, let's think about physics here. If he's scooting in that direction, that means he's pushing in that direction, okay? So we're losing a little bit of efficiency because we're not traveling in a nice straight line. The other thing is, if you're somebody who maybe hangs out on their tippy toes for a long time in that push press. Again, when you are pressing into the bar, when you start to engage in the actual press portion of the push press, you are in effect pushing yourself down. And if you're pushing yourself down and you're on the balls of your foot, you're pushing yourself down onto a smaller surface area, which is less efficient. You're not going to be able to put as much force into the barbell. So Sherb's going to do another set here, and the cue for the athlete is, it's not as much of a cue as it is kind of a thought. Re-engage, get your heels back onto the floor as soon as you start pressing into that bar. Okay? So as soon as he drives with the hips and starts pressing with the arms, he's thinking about letting his heels get back in contact with the floor. And lo and behold, he's generally staying in one spot. He's not hanging out on his toes. He's not scooting himself back. So that means he's not pushing the barbell forward. We're maximizing the efficiency of the lift with as little added energy as possible. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.